single day just to become the best version of ourselves, because that's what it's all about. How many people had an incredible week last week? Hands up, hands up. Hey, now for all of those, how many people still faced a couple of obstacles last week? Challenges. Yeah. How many people faced a couple of challenges last week? We're still freezing. Yes, right? You can still have a great week, even though you face some challenges and some things are going to come up. It's going to happen. It's a part of life. There's a natural ebb and flow. So also, I'm going to bring my backup up just in case, because, yeah, me and Cox just aren't that close of friends anymore. You know, it just is what it is. You know, so be it. But the power in what we get to do is everything is no problem. Like, it's just no problem. You have a no problem attitude. You get things done and you keep it moving. So let's go ahead. Backup time. Just in case. All right, so we got the backup lined up, ready to go. Guys, we just got a great call set for you. We want to make sure that, you know, we give everything that we can to this call. So I appreciate your attention and your awareness. As we have gone through now 3 weeks of the shred, we are building massive momentum. And the best part is how many people are starting to notice they're getting more confident in their routine, right? Like, it's just becoming a little bit smoother. You don't have to second guess anymore. Like, you're drinking water in rhythm. You know, you drink your shakes and you're having your mini meals, and it's a little easier just to be in alignment with your goals. And so it's just really cool to see that over time, these things are going to become regular habits, because we're in the practice of developing a healthy, active lifestyle, right? So this isn't a one-hit wonder. You're working on something that's going to be able to serve you for a very, very long time. So thank you guys for being present. Hopefully you guys will be ready to get off this call, if you have not already, to get that meal prep done. We are rolling. Don't quit now. Figure it out. Now, hopefully you're starting to learn your body and kind of see what it feels like. Like, I've learned very much so, like, I get really, really lean when I lean into seafood. So shrimp, salmon, tilapia, like, that really, really helps me, like, peak my results. And so I got a team promotion that I'm really getting ready for y'all. So I'm about to super shred. My hydration's on 100,000, literally 2 gallons a day. Woo, I didn't know I could take that in, but now I remember when I struggled to just drink 1 gallon a day. But it's all about mindset. So it's how you approach the goal. If you strive to work well beyond the goal, then hitting the goal won't take you out, and you'll just continue to become the best version of yourself, knowing that you're on track to be everything that it is that you wanted to be. So, guys, we are going to pull up our PD video. One moment. Of course, now it's taking the time. Here we go. Yes. So, make sure we pull this up. It's going to be ready to rock and roll. So share the screen. So if you have your screen fully locked and loaded, then you're welcome to
every few seconds.
Make sure that we get here. Yep. All right. Make sure you guys can see it. So we have our, there we go. Yeah.
Anybody can be positive then. Forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. But you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. Anybody can feel good when they have their health, their bills are paid, they have happy relationships. Anybody can be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. It takes courage to act. Part of being hungry when you've been defeated, it takes courage to start over again. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills hope. Fear put people in the hospital. Fear can
Thank you. Yeah, we get on too.
hold you back from doing something that you know within yourself that you're capable of doing, but it will paralyze you.
At the end of your feelings is nothing. But at the end of every principle is a promise. Behind your little feelings, it might not be absolutely nothing at the end of your little feelings. But behind every principle is a promise. And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does? Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months, a whole year. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you. You want it, and you're going to go all out to have it. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out. I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back. And I'll be stronger and better because of it. You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. Take full responsibility for your life. Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Decide that you're going to push yourself. The last chapter to your life has not been written yet, and it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
This year I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. I can. I can. I can.
To persevere, I think it's important for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give in.
Guys, I absolutely love this video, and it's titled Unbroken. It's because everybody here sometimes feel like they've been beaten down, that they're not worthy, that they're at their lowest point. Like, you remember that darkest hour in your life? Anyone ever been like, yo, why me? And like, is it ever going to get any better? Anyone ever been to that point in life where it's been like, yo, everything seems to be going wrong? My uncle used to say that when it rains, it pours. Like, bad things happen in threes and all of these things. Well, the reason I love this video, even though it's titled Unbroken, I love it because as I've gone through this journey, I've met a lot of broken people, a lot of people that have been beaten down, torn up, given up on their dreams. But what I also realized is that God has done some incredible things with broken people. And we have an opportunity to shift our lives and shift the trajectory of our lives and shift the lives of those around us, because we finally commit and go, I'm worth it. I've been through hell and back, but I'm still breathing. So I have an opportunity to be great. So I wanted to share that video specifically because as we're getting into week 3 of the shred, right, you may have stumbled and fallen, but it's okay. Get yourself back up. Don't make excuses about things you can't change any longer. Just be the best version of yourself today. If you struggle with your prep, get your prep right today. If you didn't get your workout, and get your workout in today. If you didn't do the mindset development, if you didn't speak life into yourself, speak life into yourself today. Take pride in the fact that you are here, because you're here for a reason. And you started with the most incredible project you could ever work on, yourself. So guys, we're so grateful that you are here. This is all we are here for, is to be the best version of ourselves. And also in the process, we get the opportunity to inspire others to follow in our footsteps. But we have some individuals that took on last week's homework assignment. Last week's homework assignment was identifying and acknowledging that you got vices, right? We got struggles. I saw some incredible ones. I saw chips and salsa. Oh, I love me some chips and salsa, Oreos, pizza, drinking, right? Negative mindsets. Like, thank you guys for sharing those things. But we also have a couple of individuals that want to share with you what their vices were and how they worked so hard this week at overcoming them and mastering them. And one of them is just a really powerful one. She's just an incredible young lady. It's been dope to see her as she's taken on this transformation and taken it on full force. But she's also taken ownership of her struggles and really started to propel herself into the best version of herself. And it's not easy. And she also has a really dope goal as to why she's working on it. So if y'all could give me a nice screen shake for Melanie.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How's everyone today? I'm so excited to be here on this call and to be able to share my story with everyone. I just got into being healthy, just these 2 weeks we've been doing it. So this is a whole new thing for me, and I'm super excited. So I'm Melanie. I'm from Tempe, Arizona. Yeah. I'm actually from New York, but I'm here in Arizona living now. So my vices were eating out all the time, particularly pizza. Because we all know how easy it is just to call and order and say, I'm hungry, I want it here, right? Also, it was drinking. It was social drinking more than it was anything else, and not drinking enough water. That is definitely a hard one, especially living here in Arizona. So what I've been working on to kind of get over that is I've kind of volunteered some of my friends and family to help me out who are here with me too, to kind of not invite me to go on those short trips to McDonald's or Taco Bell or anything else that I used to run on. So that's kind of helpful. And I threw out all the coupons that I had for Venetia's Pizza, particularly on my refrigerator. Took it and threw it out. And I deleted the numbers from my phone. So that's been super helpful there. The drinking alcohol I felt like it was a little easier to overcome. I'm a social drinker and I don't typically drink at home. I have a whole shelf of alcohol at home. But I was never one to come home and really drink after work. So that hasn't been too bad other than the social happy hours. So I just order a water at the bar if I really want to go and be with my friends. And, sometimes it's colleagues I haven't seen in a while. So that for me was a little easier to overcome than the eating out. And for the water, I'm still working on that one. I have brought a container to work that I bought. It's 148 fluid ounces. And I also brought a cup with a straw. And I thought, if I have a straw on my face, I will drink the water because it's right there and it's easy. That one's a little bit challenging for me. It didn't exactly go as I'd hoped this week, but I recently learned to try an alarm on my phone to help me with that. So thank you, Marcus, for that one. So I'm definitely going to work on that to help me because I don't get thirsty. So that's my struggle. And we all know how important it is here in Arizona to have water. So that's definitely something I'm working on. And one thing that I have learned through this whole process, two things very important is support. The support in the community that I have has just been incremental. Like everyone has just been super amazing and supportive and helping me through all of this. I definitely couldn't do that without everyone here. So, and meal prep. I hate cooking. So meal prep for me was actually key. And I was nervous. I was like, I don't know how to cook. I don't know what I'm doing. So again, that's where the support in the community, and definitely my health coach, Tani, thank you for her. She is a lifesaver, amazing. And so yeah, bringing the food with me is what's helping me not eat out. I lug everything to work with me every single day. Every snack, every dinner, every protein shake, it's going with me, whether I'm going to be late or not. So, and I don't have dishes to do, I don't have cleanup to do, and I'm not reaching for that other meal that I want, like pizza or going to Taco Bell, because I have this cooked food right in front of me. I can just throw in the microwave and I'm good to go. So that's definitely been the one thing that I've learned through this whole process that's key and has been actually keeping me on track. So I appreciate that very much.
Yes, guys. Yo, can I get a screen shake from Mel? Yes. Yo, we are in the mix. This is not easy, but it's so worth it. And when you have the support of the tribe, like, you can't help but win. You can't help but win. And yes, Mel, I'm telling you, the setting the alarms for not only my food, but the water has helped me so much with staying hydrated, y'all. But the best way to relieve yourself of those fat cells that are created is through urination. So if you hydrate yourself, your body will pass those things out, and you can then start to see the process of the toning and the shredding and the belly cut up. Let's get it. And we also got a little bit of an assistant. So you got a sidekick coming up. So we got a great little talk. Ooh, listen, I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer. So just be on the edge of your seats because it's about to drop. Up next, we have another shredder who is just doing the dang thing, really working so hard. And the best part is, guys, is you don't have to be perfect. You just get to bounce back and perfect your effort every single day. This is what we're here for. Who here has ever been like, man, I'm not doing it 100% right? Yeah. And you're still going to get results. What? Like, let's go. That's what we're here for, guys. So this next young lady is absolutely just powerful, just has been a powerful rider on this journey, and just really cool to see how she's showing up. So please give it up for holding it down out in Colorado, Kelly!
Hi, guys. I hope you can hear me. I'm Kelly. I am out in Colorado, and I have been on my nutrition journey for a year, and I feel like this shred has just transformed me in relation to like actually setting goals that I have in front of me. So I think it was perfect timing to list my vices. I struggle with working out, or the desire to actually go to the gym after I get home. I feel like I spend too much time on social media, like living other people's lives through it, like comparison, and just almost like I want those lives, but obviously I'm not really taking the moves to get there. And goodness, convenience foods, stress eating. I hope some of those other people out there are like, yeah, I stress eat too. So anyway, I did have a few I had a lot of things come up on Friday. Like Marcus said, we don't have to be perfect. I stumble and fell, but we are prepared. We got our grocery shopping done on Saturday, ready to get our prep done. This week, I scheduled all my gym, and I showed up. I 5, 4, 3, 2, 1'd it, Mel Robbins. So the 5-second rule. And I was like, get your butt to the gym. My husband's been pushing me to like up my weights, which has been amazing. And just today, he found a super killer deal on a row machine and a treadmill. So we are proud owners of a row machine and a treadmill in our basement. Whoop, whoop. So I am going to try to incorporate that exercise in the morning. I feel like sometimes when I come home, we have a small one. Our oldest is at college, but our little one's here. He, wants to play Play-Doh. And so I am going to try and do my workout in the morning, get some bands, do a few things downstairs. So that is how I'm going to overcome that vice on days that maybe I can't get to the gym after work. I'm definitely going to get that in the morning. And as far as shred, I feel like this time around, just opening my eyes to like all the coaches that are on the shred with us, my prep has been on point. So like I'm opening my mind, because I used to have a block, like, well, I don't really want to put my fruit in a container and then it gets soggy. And so it was more of an excuse. And so now I'm removing those excuses and allowing myself to actually prep, and surprising that food is still good in 5 days. I haven't been one that, like, growing up, I felt like I never ate leftovers. I was just kind of snobby in relation to that. And now I feel like I'm just like prepping it, I'm doing it, and we're having those fresh meals that we can eat even for dinner. So Kenny has different nutrition needs than I do. He's super active all day. He preps his meals, I prep my meals, but we still eat together. And like that has always been a super big issue for us. And we've been making it work. So it's exciting. And it's all just kind of transformed during this shred. So thank you guys for allowing me to share with you tonight.
Yes, Kelly. I love it. Guys, like, this is it. If you have a struggle, identify the struggle, create a plan, and then do your best to execute it, right? Like, that's it. This is all we're doing. You find a problem, create a solution. Then you see, is this solution getting me to where I want to be? If not, let's create another solution until we get there, and know that you're going to make mistakes, but we're failing forward. I want to applaud each and every one of you guys. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing tonight. But just keep failing forward. And use the Shred Challenge group, the Telegram, as your catch-all. It's like your safety net if you were in like Barnum and Bailey Circus, right? You're like, oh, I tried this, it didn't work. Your coach is right there to be like, no, don't do that, do this. And then you're like, great. Oh, and then there's a recipe posted in the Shred group that helps you get it right. Like, this is what we're here for. This is the community that is designed to uplift you, hold you up when you struggle, and push you and motivate you when you're winning, because we are getting it in. So thank you guys for sharing. Do we have anybody who's on the call that would like to share, their name, where they're from, and what their advice was and how they overcame it as well? I would love to open it up to see if anybody out there wants to share. Go ahead, Ginger Snaps.
Hey guys, my name is Ginger. I'm from Mesa, Arizona. And this week I was struggling with the little angel demon voices, on your shoulders, little cartoons. I was working extra hard this week running the book fair for my school. So I was working, I was hardly home. I was like left for work really early in the morning, stayed for the book fair, went straight to the gym, straight home just in time to put my kids to bed. It was a long week. And that little voice in my head, every time I passed the gas station, oh, you deserve this little treat. Oh, you deserve to just get this soda. It'll taste good. You haven't had one in a long time. And my mantra this week from doing personal development from Will Smith was self-discipline is a form of self-love. Every time that I heard that little voice, I'm like, self-discipline is a form of self-love. Is this, yes, it would be good right now, but is it going to be towards your goals? In 2 months, I'm going to be at my wedding and during my honeymoon. And if I want a treat then, you know what? I'm going to have one. I don't need it right now. Yes, I'm working hard, but I'm also being fulfilled in what I am doing. And I don't need to be fulfilled by putting stuff into my body that's not towards my goals right now. So, and I kept telling myself, I felt amazing at the end of the day. I've been asking my coach for a little more accountability. I know I was going to get that text. Were you on point today? Were you on point today? And we have that kind of relationship where I can tell her if I wasn't. And every time I had that thought, you're going to have to tell your coach. She's going to ask. You're going to tell her. So I was like, okay, but I felt so good for staying on track. At the end of the day, I told myself, if I can stay on track today, I can stay on track tomorrow. And you know what? I'm going to look good in my wedding dress. So that's what I'm working for.
Go ahead, Ginger Snaps. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, that's incredible, right? Like, hey, sometimes you'll get PD and it will stay with you forever, but it will always show up in the season that you're open to receive it. And way to apply it, Ginger. Like, hey, you know what the crazy part is? I love when I hear about like the angel and the demon, and I love like Disney movies because they always pop up in the cartoons and stuff in the Disney movies. And it's like, oh, the angel and the demon, and they're both like, oh, do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it. Guess who's the angel and the demon? We are ourselves. So you go, oh, which side of myself am I
literally yelling at myself.
Yes.
I was literally yelling at myself.
Which side am I going to talk to, listen to, and operate with? Because I can tell you guys from personal experience, that drive, that like eager, like, ooh, because guess what? Okay, so I don't know if you guys are Game of Thrones fans, but like season 8 just kicked off like 30 minutes ago. But I was so excited for this call. I was like, I'm not even going to do that. But they rolled out season 8, season finale, Game of Thrones Oreos. I was like, oh my God, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? And I was like, wait, I'm talking myself into doing it. So talk yourself out of doing it because it's not worth it. That short moment of instant gratification is not worth the regret of knowing that I failed myself. And that's just something I really want you guys to get present to. Because sometimes we get those driving, those urges, like, oh man, I really need a drink today. Oh, I really need to eat this today. I really need to go through the drive-thru. I forgot my prep. I don't want to make a healthy decision. But that few moments of indulgence is not worth the regret of knowing that you failed yourself, because this journey is for you and you get to hold for you so that your coaches, this family can hold for you as well. We're going to edify your strength, not your weaknesses. So continue to get better, continue to fight for your greatness. Big ups for you guys, so happy for you. And now guess what, guys? We got something absolutely incredible about to drop. This is by far, outside of Orange Cream and Rebuild Strength, this is the greatest thing to ever drop. And we have one of the greatest coaches on the planet, right? She's an absolute lover. She's a leader. She's powerful, but she's also going to like hold for you in your greatness. She is the foundation of what we do. And because of her, we have these calls. So I'm so excited because the shred rolled on her shoulders for so long. And she's going to share tonight's product highlights. So give me a screen shake for Alicia. Hey.
Yay! What's up, you guys? First off, I cannot believe how many results we're already getting. So much results, right? Especially with things that don't even have to do with the scale. And we're like so proud of ourselves, right, for making it through and overcoming those challenges and getting the meal prep done. And like, that is what this journey is about. It's the small steps that lead to the big results. So keep on going, you guys. We're jumping into week 3. So excited. Thanks, MJ, for leading this call for us. And like Marcus said, I'm going to be sharing about one of our favorite products that can help assist you in continuing to get even better results. Going into week 3 is the perfect product to add in. So you'll definitely want to talk with your coach. If you're already a preferred member, you can go ahead and order it on your site. So tonight we're going to be talking about Prolessa Duo. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to tell you the goods, all right, and the secrets about how to use it and why you want to use it. Okay, so Prolessa Duo, this is a product that does 2 things at once. That's why it's called Duo. So the first thing that it does, it is a fat reducer. Okay, so specifically belly fat reducer. Okay, so the best part that I have experienced myself is the tightening of the lower belly region, because it's helping to burn the visceral fat. Visceral fat is the deep layers of fat that are really, really hard to get to. Oh, thank you, Marcus. Look at this. Ta-da! Prolessa Duo. So the deep layers of fat are the ones that are harder to decrease, and the Prolessa Duo helps to really start to get to that area and start to decrease that body fat there. And I've also heard people say it helps to decrease their fat in their back and their legs as well. And so that's the first thing that it does. That's the first part of the Duo. The second part is that it is a hunger control. So it helps your hunger, right? If you're having cravings or you're feeling like, oh, I need to go get that, or just like the snacky cravings, it also will help reduce that. So it's a great product to do 2 things at once. Number one, let's just be real, the belly fat reducing part is the number one reason you use it. But a lot of people do feel like they are having that time in that afternoon where they're needing to snack or they're craving things, and this can help to decrease that craving. So how I personally like to use it, there is, by the way, a 7-day, there's a smaller Prolessa Duo that you use for 7 days, but I feel like at this point we're just all in for the 30-day results here, and we have 2 more weeks. So this will be a great product to start right now and then continue to use through the end of your challenge. And there's a 30-day. This is the 30-day one. There's a scooper in here. So what I do and what I would recommend too is to use it in one of your meal shakes. So a lot of people like to use it in the morning one because that's when they are at home. They can easily add it to their shake. Some people like to use it at their lunch shake because it helps with those afternoon cravings. It does change the taste of your shake a little bit, so don't be surprised. I would tell you if you have like mint chocolate chip or as your shake flavor, it's probably not the best shake to use it with, but I would say things like banana caramel, wild berry, pina colada, even cookies and cream, like it tastes just fine in there. I actually like the way that the Prolessa makes the shake taste afterwards. And if you're just not a fan of that, you got to try it and make it your way, right? Because you're, one, going to get results if you use it. Two, it is definitely worth it for the 30 days, so you want to make sure you're loving it. So the other way that you can do it is to add in other drinks that you're drinking, like beverage mix. A lot of people are using their protein beverage mix drink. I mix it in my beverage mix, my tea, my probiotic, my collagen beauty booster. So that way too, you're still getting it in with a lot of maybe some other products that you're already using. The third way, the third way you can use it is to make it into a little shot. So if you have a little container, put 1 scoop in there, add some water, and if you guys have seen those sugar-free Torani pumps, you want to make sure it's the sugar-free one. You can just do a couple pumps in there and just like mix that baby up and drink it like a shot. It tastes like a donut. It's so good. A lot of the nutrition clubs have them. So if you're able to visit a nutrition club, you want to ask for that because it's so good. The last way you can do it is, a lot of people do this, is they take this scoop of powder and they dump it in their mouth and they eat the powder. It doesn't taste bad. It's just a little powdery in your mouth, like a powdered donut. And you might be like, and powder's gonna fly out of your mouth, so maybe take it in halves. But that is a good way. It actually tastes good. Yeah, just go eat it up. But I just wanted to share a lot of the different ways to eat the Prolessa or to add it into your shake. The other thing that I'll note on here, well, I think I talked about it, but is to take pictures. So if you start adding it into your shake, if you start to add it into your regimen, and you want to take pictures, like I know we already took our initial photo, but I promise you, you'll see a result in 7 days, you'll see a result in 14 days. Some people, though, see the result, honestly, in the last week of using the belly fat or the Prolessa, okay? So you don't want to like say, nothing's working, nothing's happening, I don't see anything, I don't know, because I've literally had an experience with one of my clients, and it was day 29, and she was just like, oh, are you serious? It's not working. I told her, go all the way to the last day, and promise you tomorrow, she's on day 29 when she told me, said, go to day 30, take her picture. We put her picture side by side. Her like lower part of her belly completely had like shrunk in, and she was just like amazed. Her back roll, like gone. I promise you. She used to sit down and she had like a little like belly, like when she sat down, gone. So it was like all the way through. She had to get to the end. So you just gotta like trust it. You just gotta believe in it. I promise you it works. And to take those pictures, or specifically to see the differences, is so exciting because it's not going to be something you'll see on the scale possibly. I know for me, I feel it in the curbing my hunger. So if that is you and you feel like your hunger is being curved over your PBS time, set your alarm for your PBS so you don't skip it, because it's still really important to make sure that you eat your PBS and let this baby do its work. Okay, and I know a lot of the coaches have also seen results in cellulite with using this, and even toning up their back, like their back muscles, their arm muscles. So really, if you just think about it, it is to help reduce fat. It's awesome, and it doesn't have a stimulant. If you guys have heard of any products like supplements, maybe over the counter at other places, they have to use a stimulant to use this to create this type of result. But stimulants are obviously bad for you when you're thinking about it has to speed up your heart rate in order for your body to start to burn or something like that. That is not what this does. It literally says on here somewhere, hold up, I'm going to find it. I'm not a good reader. Okay, well, somewhere on here it says no stimulant. Okay, but it's really, really awesome. You'll be able to find that, I think, when Marcus had pulled up the thing. So I'm so excited for you guys to add in Prolessa Duo. Yes, stimulant free. There it is. I knew it. Yes. And so, Yep, safe. Yep, safe gets results. Absolutely. And yes, some coaches do use it twice a day. So if you want to jump into that as well, I'm not going to lie, it's totally fine. You can do that as well. But once a day will get you your full 30 days. If you want to just speed on up those results because it's shred time, baby. Let's go 2 times. Okay, that's it, you guys, on Plus Duo. Grab it, put it in your cart, add it to your regimen, and let's start to continue these results. Thanks, MJ.
Yes, thank you so much, Alicia. Listen, guys, if you didn't already know, Prolessa will change your life. And this is the perfect time to add it. So talk to your coach. Find out. I promise you, I think Nadine posted in there the 30-day is where it's at. Like, listen, we're in for the long game, y'all. We're not playing short-term results, but this is where you get to kick it up a notch, right? So get that 30-day, turn up twice a day, in breakfast and at night, but you could just use it how the product says, right? It's going down, guys. So we're so grateful for each and every one of you. It's just an absolute powerful opportunity. Thank you guys for being present tonight. But we do have some homework for you guys. So this homework assignment is not nutritionally focused. This is not about your nutrition plan. Your nutrition plan is designed to instill a little bit of discipline in the life and help you start movement in that healthy, active lifestyle. But this homework assignment is about gratitude. Hey, listen, gratitude will change your entire existence, right? But I'm gonna ask you to stretch a little bit because when we talk about 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, and 100% mindset, this is the piece. And so today's homework assignment for this week is a state of gratitude. Reach out to one person in your life that has inspired you or that you had a close relationship with that has faded over time and you would like to reestablish communication. So I'm asking that in a state of gratitude that we reach out to somebody who's mattered to us that has either inspired you or someone that you've loved and lost, like someone in your family that you're like, man, we had such a great relationship and it just kind of faded away over time, to just reach out to them and let them know that they matter, right? To let them know that, you know, you really appreciate them and that you just wanted to reopen the door of communication and let them know that they were on your mind. So whoever that person is, I can tell you guys right now, I personally have been working very hard on reestablishing a healthy relationship with my father. And I'm even surprised at how easily it comes out now, father, right? Like that for the longest time, for like 30 some odd years, I struggled even saying that word. But I realized that, you know, we've been talking more often over the last couple of months, but like 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't talked to him at all. And so I'm just going to call him tomorrow morning. He's in Miami, so we got a difference in East Coast time, and just let him know that he's valued, he's appreciated, and he's loved because of who he is. Like, you're enough. But I'm going to also reopen the doors and continue building a healthy relationship with him. So I'm making my declaration right now. I will be jumping in the Shred group to let you guys know how that call goes. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm already like excited for that call. And then on the flip side, I'm going to take this up another notch because my oldest brother and I, like, he was my idol growing up. And when he started to go down the wrong path, I removed myself from him. He just added me on Facebook a couple of days ago as I was like re-looking at it. It was crazy. So I was already in the mindset, I'm going to call my dad. So now I'm going to call my dad and I'm going to call my brother. And I'm going to open up the door to communication and just let him know that he's loved, he's valued, and that we're making the world a better place because we are walking this earth together. So that is the homework assignment. If you are up for taking on that challenge, we would love to hear the aftermath of that communication at any point in time that you decide to do it. And I will tell you guys that the person that you're hesitant to call might be the person that you want to call. And don't be tied to the result. Don't be tied to them receiving your love. Just know that you are setting yourself free, showing love and appreciation. Let's continue to get better. Week 3, it's time to turn up. If you're in it, order a Prolessa, show some love, show some gratitude, and let's turn up, y'all. Let's get it, Shredders. Have an incredible night. Yes, love you guys.